So how can fear turn into apathy? For example, if you have a certain fear in your life and you don't confront it and you decide to shove it aside as if overcoming the fear wasn't important, then that will lead to apathy. A good example is, for example, you want to go to a house party or you want to go to this social event and you want to meet people, socialize, but you feel shy, you feel afraid, you don't want to go. Therefore, you decide not to go and you try to convince yourself that you never wanted to go in the first place. Now, what will happen is you'll sit at home and you'll feel apathetic, you'll feel like lack of motivation, and you'll probably sit at home and do nothing. Or whatever you plan to do for that day, I don't know. Just an example. Or for example, you wanted to approach this beautiful woman, but you're afraid, you don't want to do it, and you want to improve your dating life overall, right? So you want to talk to women, but you tell yourself, you know what? I mean, all women are taken, and I'm not even attractive. There's no point in trying. So then you turn your fear into actually, you use a bunch of reasons to not do the thing you're afraid of, and this leads to apathy. So can you see how we make all of these clever excuses not to confront our fears, and because we don't confront our fears, because we don't push ourselves, then we will become apathetic. Yeah, so the real fear here, when you say that you don't want to go to a party, you don't want to waste your time, and you don't want to talk to women, you don't want to waste your time, whatever, okay? When you say that, the real fear isn't that you're afraid to waste your time. The real fear, if you're to be honest with yourself, is that you are afraid to get rejected. You are afraid to be rejected for who you are and to end up alone. You are afraid that you will never get love in your life. You are afraid that you will never succeed in your life. You are afraid of what other people think. You are afraid of all of these things. And if you get at the root cause of why you are afraid and you confront this fear, then you will overcome apathy. Until you overcome these fears, you will always be stuck in apathy. You have to overcome these fears, or you have to at least acknowledge these fears, acknowledge the fear. Because if you don't, then the fear will ruin your life, will run your life, and apathy will be there every step of the way. So in David Hawkins' book, he explains all of the emotions, so apathy, grief, fear, anger, pride, desire, all of these emotions as gradations. And the trick here to move from apathy to a better place is to move up these ladders, to move up these emotions. So you want to address the grief first that I've talked to you. Then you want to address the fears that are holding you back. You want to address all of these, and then you want to start building the desire to change. Aren't you fed up of being afraid? Aren't you fed up of being sad and feeling nothing? Aren't you just fed up of living in this state? I know some of you watching this video right now have been struggling through apathy for 10 plus years. Because for 10 plus years, you haven't addressed those fears, you haven't addressed those things holding you back in your life, and for that reason, you are held back. Aren't you fucking fed up with those emotions? Aren't you fed up with feeling nothing, not achieving anything in your life? Don't you want to get that beautiful girlfriend, that beautiful boyfriend? Don't you want to finally feel love, acceptance, and feel like you are accepted for who you are, loved for who you are? Don't you finally want to be successful in your life? Get that six-pack, achieve the body of your dreams, become the person you always meant to be. Aren't you fed up of just sitting on your ass and doing nothing? And doesn't that make you angry? Doesn't that make you angry that you could be doing more in your life, but for some reason you're not fucking doing it? Wake the fuck up, dude. Wake the fuck up. You're not going to be living your life, forever. You're going to die at some point, and the time to act is now. And I hope that, this helps you. I hope you can feel a bit of this desire and a bit of anger, I hope. Because feeling anger is better than feeling nothing. And from your anger, you can channel that into doing something with your life. And, get to a point in your life where you can feel proud. You can start feeling proud about, even if you don't make it, even if you try your best to improve your social skills, and maybe you don't meet that ideal person right away, can't you feel proud that you at least tried? Can't you feel proud that you step outside of your comfort zone, where millions of men in the world will never do it? Millions of women will never step out of their comfort zone, but you did, so you can achieve the life of your dreams. Can't you feel proud of that? And I hope that this will be the starting point to get you out of your apathy, and I hope this helped you a bit as a wake-up call to fucking do something instead of just sitting there. And yeah, because it's okay to rest, okay? It's okay to sit down and take some time to relax. But if you're struggling with apathy, probably you've been sitting a bit too long, in my opinion. So it's time to stand up and do something, even if it's small. So start with that.